Hello, how are you? Welcome to today's program. But before that, let me wish you a very prosperous Chinese New Year. Okay, 新年快乐. Today topic is what you didn't know about clashing Tai Sui. So another name for Tai Sui is actually the Grand Duke Jupiter. Okay, so let me just share with you some tips that you probably didn't know. Okay, so let me introduce to you this concept of Tai Sui. Actually, every one of us belong to certain zodiac sign, okay? And this year, 2018, the ruling energy is the dog, or in a more technical, professional way of addressing the dog, in the Bazi language, we call it the she, okay? She is this word here, all right? So if you are actually born in the year of the dragon, and it must be after 4 February, after the Li Chun, okay, if you are you are born in 4 February onwards, you belong to the dragon. Okay, say you're born 1988, year 2000, or 1976. After 4 February, you are known as the dragon. And dragon in the year 2018 clashes with the Tai Sui, which is the dog zodiac sign. All right. And this theory actually comes from the Bazi concept of clashes. Okay, the zodiac sign actually clash with another zodiac sign in the study of Bazi. All right. For example, the rats clash with the horse. This means that where if you belong to the rat zodiac sign, when come to the year of the horse, you basically clash with the Tai Sui. The Tai Sui of the year is horse. That's what it simply means. Okay. So in 2018 year of the dog, dragon people clash with the year Tai Sui. Just to let me repeat one more time. But the main thing is, so what does that mean to you? Does it mean losing money, bad luck, or get into accident? Hey, in fact, let me tell you, some people when they clash Tai Sui, right, they make a lot more money. Okay, although I must say that clashing with Tai Sui that year, well, you probably feel a bit of emotional. Sometimes there's this unsettled feeling because due to a lot of movement at work or at home, or sometimes issues with friends and relatives. Okay, but you just need to take it easy, just chill a bit. Don't be too, don't split hair over it. Don't be overly stressed. You still can make good money. Well, clashing the Tai Sui is impactful because the word, as the word suggests, clash. Clash is impactful. Okay, it's just like the external energy come in to basically interact with your natal chart. Okay, it may not always mean bad luck though. So now I want to teach you through this video based on your Bazi. Okay, let's go a bit professional. Okay, go into a bit more technical explanation. What area in your life in 2018 is affected by Tai Sui? Okay, because everybody says that, oh, I fan Tai Sui, I Chong Tai Sui. Hey, but can we be a bit more specific? What is going to go wrong? Or what is going to be going right, Not necessarily is bad all the time. So before that, I would suggest that you can go to my website, masterfengshui.com, under the tab called Feng Shui Tools to plot your Bazi chart. All right. But before that, of course, you need to sign up as a member to use it. The usage is free. Otherwise, of course, you can feel free to download any free apps, or you can use other also online portal to plot your own Bazi chart. But let me just introduce to you a typical Bazi chart will look like this. Bazi is also known as the four pillar of destiny. So you have the year pillar, you have the month pillar, you have the day pillar, you have the hour pillar. Okay, therefore you need to get ready your date of birth, you need to get ready your hour of birth. Okay, so you can punch the figure into the calculator to generate a chart that looks like this. Okay, so the top layer here is known as the heavenly stem. The bottom layer here is known as the earthly branch. And of course, there's this component here known as the hidden stems. I would like you to just park it one side first, ignore it first for this instance. Okay, and for this particular box, okay, this represents your zodiac sign. Okay, look at here, under the year pillar, under the earthly branch. So this is known as the year branch. This is your zodiac sign. Of course, over here, what I did not write down is the word rooster. Okay, but if you want to make reference, you can go back to the previous slide or rewind back to take a look. What does yo mean? Okay, and of course, you must also focus on this thing called the day master. Okay, they are all together 10 type of day master, but overall there are only 5 elements. So depending on which day master element you belong to, there will be different outcome and result. Okay, so just let me go on to the next slide. Okay, first thing first, after you have generated your so-called your personal Bazi chart, I want you to focus on this box called the day master. You can be a Jia or you can be a Yi. Both belongs to the wood day master element. Okay, so we don't slice it too thin over here. As long as you belong to the wood, okay, it's good enough. Okay, and another thing that, of course, clashing the Tai Sui means you must be a dragon person, right? So therefore, the year over here is your zodiac sign dragon. And when dragon sees dog coming in from 2018 energy, what does it mean here? What star does this mean? Okay, and okay, over here, if you see that, what I written here is called wealth star affected. Why? Okay, this is of course a slightly so-called higher level of Bazi knowledge, which we apply the 食神 concept, or some people call it the 10 god concept here. Whenever wood sees earth element, earth to a wood day master person means the money star. Okay, so for this year 2018, for people who are born in the wood day master, so-called day, all right, and then with the wood element, your wealth star is affected. Or you can also say that affected in what sense? Say maybe you have to spend more money this year. Okay, you can make money, yes, but on the other hand, you probably spend more money. All right, and of course, wealth star from a man's perspective, from Bazi perspective, wealth star can also mean girlfriend for a man or wife star for a man as well. So there will be issue with regard to 2 items here. One is your money, one is with regard to your relationship with your girlfriend or wife. All right. So next is if your day master is fire, that means you belong to Bing or Ting, and of course you are a dragon person. You see dog coming in. This element here is what you produce. Fire produce earth. Okay, and this star here, this element here, is also known as the child star or offspring star. It can also be a star that talks about your talent, your creation, your creativity this year is affected. And of course, if you are a woman, this year you have to watch out, or you probably be a bit more worrisome over your child. After all, this is your child star. Okay, next. For day master equal to earth, either you are Wu or you are Ji day master. All right, and you are a dragon person. This year when you see dog, okay, your friend's star will be affected. Sorry, your friend's star will be affected, which means your friend could, leave you. Why? Because this person may go overseas to study, or may go overseas to work, or because both of you are not on good terms, you all quarrel, disagree, the friendship comes to an end. Okay, and of course, friend star can also means traveling, especially at this year pillar here. So there will be movement, there will be traveling. So just be mindful. Okay, you may be call up for business trip. You may be thinking of moving house or moving office. Next, if you belong to the Keng or the Sin metal person, that means your day master is metal. All right. The support star will be affected. Why? Because Earth actually produce you. Okay, Earth produce metal. So support star here means mother star, can mean your resource star. All right, and over here, besides just your mother, your resource, it can also means your grandfather, grandparent, relative. Okay, they could be affected. They may leave you, in whatever sense. All right, so there could be a temporary separation. Okay, so just be mindful. Last, we have the water person, Ren or Kui, seeing the dragon and the dog here. Okay, because Earth controls the water element, this Earth element to water person is known as the authority star. Or for a woman, it is the boyfriend, it is the husband star. And generally, for everyone, it is known as your boss star. Well, so what does this mean? Of course, you can say that your relationship with your boyfriend, with your husband can be affected, or your relationship with your boss could be affected. Why? Because maybe your boss, uh, you know, will be changed due to a restructuring going on. Okay. Other than that, because it is also a authority star, which also means either seven killing to you or direct officer to you, be careful of accident. Okay, be careful, especially when you are driving. Do not go for dangerous sport. That's a piece of advice from me. All right, so basically, as probably mentioned just now, this pillar here also represent the left side of a person's body, because this is a year pillar. It talks about the first line of defense. It talks about your grandparents. It talks about your friends and relatives. Okay, so any clashes that come in to hit your zodiac sign here, which is positioned in the year branch, you will get some kind of problem or challenges related to this area. Of course, you may ask me what happened if my dragon sign is here in the month branch, day branch, hour branch. Okay, I would like to keep that for our Bazi class. Okay, and some of you may be interested in our Bazi program. Basically, we do not split up our Bazi program into too many modules. Reason being that we want to quickly impart on you the whole set of knowledge so that you are not kept in suspense. All right. So in GIS, we have two levels here. Level 1 is called Bazi Semi-Pro. Novices and beginners are of course welcome. Okay. And in fact, we are very confident that after level 1, the Bazi Semi-Pro, you are able to be quite confident in deciphering weak chart, strong chart, special chart like vibrant chart or follower chart. Okay. And then if you are interested to become so-called part-time in doing some Bazi consultation work, we will encourage you to come for level 2, which is called the Bazi Master Practitioner level. 3 days, And later on, I'll just quickly share with you what we're going to cover, because this course is coming up soon. And of course, we have a special program, special team Bazi course known as the Bazi Ladies Life 2 days. Over here, the picture. So this is to basically uh, touch on the topic about how the ancient classic so-called categorized women into 8 types. And basically, we will introduce you the concept of 12 life stages. Okay, 12长生论命法, for example, to teach you how to diagnose a woman's chart. Is the chart noble, or is the chart not clear? Or is the chart belonging to prostitute? Or is the chart, being ostracized by the ancient people? But now we are already in the very modern era where all these theory, concepts, and discrimination still stay or not. And of course, I'm going to teach you a lot of golden verses that are related to the woman, so that just within the 2 seconds, when you look at the chart, you know that this woman, whether will marry a very good husband, will become Tai Tai, or will end up being bullied, divorced, or even go into a lot of love issue. Okay, so many things to be covered, all focusing on women. Okay, of course, men are welcome so that you can understand the woman better, and you will learn a lot of tricks, a lot of very so-called useful tips, and so-called 1 second diagnostic method based on some golden verses that we teach you. All right. Upcoming will be the Bazi Master Practitioner course. When is it? It will be from 2nd to 4th March, 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Time is 10 to 5. Venue, Singapore, next to MacPherson MRT. Of course, you can write in, email us for further details. Course material provided. Voice recording is allowed. And of course, we encourage you to come for your free revision. Okay, and we provide after-class support personally by myself or by so-called my senior consultant. But most of the time, if you WhatsApp me, email me, I will definitely reply you to clarify your doubts. Okay. So yes, about this so-called master practitioner level, what powerful Bazi skills you will walk away with is what I'm going to share with you. At this level, we are going to break down the 10-year luck cycle into 5-year each stems and branches. Each will take care of the 5-year. Okay, and we look at what are the events, the main theme for the 5-year. I'm going to go down into the yearly luck prediction for events, like which year you meet your boyfriend, girlfriend, you get married, you divorce, when you make money, when you lose money, when you should start business, when you should not start business, how to predict promotion coming, how to predict that your boss is changing, for example, or you are changing job, how to predict accident, how to know that you are going to have baby, or time yourself to have baby. Okay, when is a good time to do investment, and when you foresee a legal case coming, etc., etc. All right, and of course, I'm going to share with you a very much sought after technique of doing prediction, drilling down to month, drilling down to effect weekly event prediction based on the Taiwanese qi flow method or qi liu fa. Okay, qi liu fa was a method invented somewhere in the early 1980s in Taiwan by Si Ji Si. Okay, by the late Si Ji Si. So I'm going to tell you that when will the dog year actually start? It is not always for February. Okay, there is a way to calculate when the heavenly stem will arrive, followed by when the earthly branch for the dog year will arrive. Okay, so this is the most sought after technique nowadays. We will talk about human character analysis. Basically, of course, if you want to get to know this person, you want to hire this person, or you just want to find out more about his or her character. Okay, I'm going to teach you how to analyze. For example, honest chart, a dishonest chart, somebody that likes to cheat on you, somebody that is a typical con man, hypocrite, okay, like to lie, some people who are very noble, who are, can be trusted, hardworking, etc., etc. Okay, of course, we'll look at all the various pillars that talk about cunning chart. Okay, what kind of person are known as cunning? We'll look into compatibility analysis between you and your spouse, you and your girlfriend, you and your business partner, etc. All right. And of course, I'm going to share with you a very unique technique only happened in our school, how to identify 7 killing star, 七煞, as a powerful well star. Okay. A lot of people is very worried and afraid of 7 killing star, but when you come to our school, I'm going to tell you that 7 killing star is not scary. In fact, seeing it means making a lot of money, but it only applies for certain type of chart. Are you one of them? Of course, I'm going to touch about all the symbolic star, 神煞, death and emptiness, 反应福音 implications. Of course, 八字 golden verses, very important for 1 second spot on prediction. Okay, 三关见关, 为祸百端, you know, that kind of thing. Well, you may have heard this over many times, but do you actually know how to apply it? Okay, and of course, we can talk about like structure, you know, 三官配印, 能学术数, okay, 食神自煞, okay, 掌管边疆, you know, so how do you make use of these very, very useful ancient golden verses to do prediction, to find out whether this person can be a CFO or CEO, minister? Why? Why at the age of 40 years old, this person can be a minister, whereas somebody at the age of 60 years old, it is just a manager? All right, all from the structure of the chart. We'll go to further help you to differentiate, okay, because in semi-pro we have done a lot about all this kind of differentiation on the strength of the Bazi and the chart. But now I'm going to take one step ahead and further to talk about those charts that are very, very, very tricky for even practitioner today, so that you can cover 100%. Your confidence level will shoot up to 100% on identifying all this kind of like fake follower chart or fake vibrant chart from the usual chart. All right. We will talk about, in fact, show you a lot of cases about tricky earth season Bazi. Means you are born in earth season, and there are 4 types of earth season, right? 4 types of earth branch. 辰戌丑未. Okay, so what happened? You know, if you are born in Chen-man, Shi-man, is that just an earth branch or is that a season? I'm going to teach you our own trade secret, and not forgetting to share with you. And of course, you can feel free to bring your own case study, and I will actually show it on the whiteboard, and I will go through with you how to diagnose the person. Okay, so just bring along your chart. Otherwise, I will share with you my personal real case study based on my pool of clientele. Like we'll talk about, wow, what kind of chart does it look like, you know, for a listed company CEO, CFO, or CIO? Okay, what kind of luck they are going through to make them rise to such a position. We look at Miss Singapore, Mrs. Singapore. We look at what kind of chart constitute a divorce chart. Why is it divorce? You know, when they will get into divorce. Who can become Tai Tai? Can you become Tai Tai? Can you marry a rich husband and get a lovey-dovey husband? And a prisoner, what caused them to go into jail? At what kind of period of time? And how does a con man, a habitual con man chart look like? How does a bankrupt chart look like? Chinese celebrity chart can be Hong Kong, Singapore Media Corp. Okay, we'll discuss about their chart, what makes them a celebrity. We look at doctors, we look at politicians, we look at a millionaire trader. Okay, because I also have quite a few so-called famous forex trader, whatever stocks and shares trader, and they have become millionaire. Hey, so what makes them a millionaire? You know, and of course, not forgetting to share with you O-level, straight A scholars, and etc. What makes them so brilliant, so smart? And is there any way that you can mold your kids to be like that or not? Okay, so there are more, but these are the main takeaway that you will learn after the 3-day class. Okay, if you are keen, please email us or Mr. Lester, this address academy@destinyasia.com.sg, or you can also visit us at our website masterfengshui.com, or please come and add me or follow me at Master Joe Ching Facebook page. Okay, I hope that you have benefited from the sharing just now. Okay, if you want to ask me any question, feel free also reply us through the YouTube channel. I'm going to post this video will be posted on the YouTube, and there are some comment boxes. If you want, you can always come and ask me some questions. Thank you very much for paying attention, and 新年快乐 again. Have a good day. Thank you.